Hey Libras, it's Faith. This is going to be you guys' reading for September 15th to the 30th. Okay, so this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we're going to get right to it because we ain't got time to waste. Anybody trying to hold you long like a damn sermon in church? You know, and I say that, and then here I go preaching for about an hour. But I'm going to keep it short today, okay? So, yes, like I said, it's for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If that falls into your file cabinet, then file away, damn it, file away. If you're a cross watcher, who the fuck knows what at this point, okay? But let's see what we have going on for you guys for mid-month, okay? Hold on. What is this? Okay, Knight of Cups. So some of you Libras, there may be a water sign person coming to you to let you know how they feel. Or this could even possibly be one of those things where some of you Libras could possibly be having the Philly feels for a water sign. This could be somebody new. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But also, some of you Libras could possibly even be traveling over the next... For some reason, I'm getting the number 3, so it could be within the next 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. Who knows where you're going? Maybe you're going on a trip with this person. Libra. Yeah, somebody's not revealing how they really feel. Some of you Libras also may be feeling like that somebody is giving you mixed signals, or what this person is saying to you just may not be making no damn sense. Okay? You just like, you know... I mean, you could probably be like, you know what, I might be a little bit slow, but I know I ain't fucking an idiot here. So what are you trying to say? I almost get this energy where somebody may be beating around the bush with you in terms of how they feel. It's just confusion. It's just confusing, okay? But anyway. We have the Devil, okay? So some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio or a Capricorn. Okay, this Devil card can also represent temptation. So either some of you Libras, if you're possibly in a relationship, this could be one of those things where there may be some type of temptation around you, either for you or your partner. But also the Devil card can represent being overly fearful. Some of you may even possibly be overly fearful whenever it comes to how somebody feels about you. Because again, like I was just talking about, it's like somebody is coming off like as being confusing whenever it comes to their feelings. So it's almost just like, what is it? But also this Devil energy can represent toxicity. So some of you may even possibly be kind of like in a toxic connection. It could be toxic in terms of jealousy, insecurities, obsessiveness. Some of you Libras, there actually may be somebody who may be obsessed with you. So it's like this energy where it's like somebody may not be able to stay away from you. It may not be a bad thing because the thing is, of course, the Devil card gets a bad rep, which I understand because don't nobody want to be fucking dealing with Satan. That's why I said the Devil card can also be Scorpio because he's Hades, and we all know, you know, Scorpios and Hades be playing golf with one another. You feel what I'm saying? But it definitely can be one of those things where the thing is the Devil card can make or break your relationship. It can make your relationship in the sense of there could be a lot of sexual passion, a lot of attraction to one another. It can just be one of those things where it's like you're magnetically attracted to each other in a good way. But on the other end, it can be bad because there could be a lot of people or a lot of things that try to come in the middle of you guys' connection, in the middle of you guys' relationship, which some of you guys could possibly feel like that has already happened. You can feel like that there's been maybe a lot of people, a lot of things that has came in the middle of you guys' relationship, and maybe it's one of those things where it was too much of a struggle to keep it together. So it's almost just like, I almost get this energy here where somebody feels like that something is just crumbling down. And I almost get this energy as well where it's just like something's crumbling down, and it's like, sex can't save you this time, player. I don't know what you're going to do, you know? It's like, put that shit away. I don't want to see it. I almost get the energy. It's like somebody may be trying to use sex to save a connection, to save a relationship, which I think I said something about this maybe in one of you guys' weeklies, probably a couple weeks back, about don't try to use sex to save a situation because it just won't work. And somebody finally possibly is realizing what's going on. Okay, but like I said, he's not always bad. Sometimes he actually can bring stability. So that's, it's not always a bad thing. You know, of course, everybody's going to look at it bad because it's the devil. You know, but you can totally avoid the devil energy. But that's the whole point of him coming through. It's like a test, you know. The devil comes through as a test, kind of just like, are you going to pass or are you going to fail miserably, okay? Somebody may even possibly feel chained to a situation or chained to a toxic circumstance. Somebody may even possibly be dealing with like a toxic parent. I get a father, doesn't have to be a father. It could be a mother. Now, this toxic parent could be, if maybe some of you guys have kids with somebody, this could be the toxicity that this person is bringing. And I also get negativity. Okay, some reason I'm getting the word stop. Somebody's telling somebody to stop. I almost get this energy here. Either you or somebody keeps pursuing a situation, but the other person's kind of just like, no, you need to back off. You need to stop. You need to stop. Interesting. Clarify the devil card. Clarify the devil card. Clarify the devil card. Clarify the devil card. What is this? Oh, too many cards. Okay. Well, this six of wands turned over. So this devil card with the 6 of wands can actually represent success in business. So some of you Libras, if you have your own business right now, it could definitely be, before this month is over, you could definitely get some type of maybe miracle opportunity that's going to be really good. And you could be shitting on people with your success. Hey, not bad. Or some of you Libras could possibly, this could be this other person that you're dealing with where they're successful in business, but I think it's their ego that really kills relationships. Even if it's not success in business, it literally could just be one of those things where it's like, you can't tell this person nothing because they always think they know what's right. And they have a problem, like I said, taking accountability for their actions, because I almost get this energy where it's almost just like this person always wants you to follow their lead. And then when they don't do that, they may turn around and start to do stupid shit, controlling shit. And it's just like, why would you be that way? Yeah, I'm going to get that energy. Clarify the devil card. Clarify the... Yep. King of Swords. The King of Swords can be somebody who's brutally honest. Seems like that's what I was getting before, why somebody's like, stop. It's like somebody keeps pursuing, but the other person's like, stop. But I almost get this energy here where somebody is holding back from telling someone the brutal, honest truth. And it could be in a sense, if you are in a toxic relationship, somebody is just not being honest about the reality of this situation. Somebody may be trying to cover it up. Somebody may be trying to, skate over it like you don't see it. But it's like somebody needs to open their mouth and be honest. But I also feel like this can even possibly represent anger. Some of you Libras may possibly be angry at somebody. It may be anger because this person may have betrayed you in some type of way. And so you could, in a sense, be saying, stop. Like, I don't want to hear shit that you got to say. And if you don't back up, I'm going to thump your ass in the fucking nose. And if your nose flies off, that's your fault. Okay? But I'm just saying. You're angry towards someone. But I feel like it's in the energy of somebody let their ego get the best of them. And I feel like somebody let their ego get the best of them in terms of, like I said, not owning up to a mistake that they made. So it may have been a betrayal or it may not have been a betrayal. It just could have simply been a situation that they could have avoided. They could have avoided this whole thing by just apologizing, by just doing what's right. Some of you guys, it could have possibly been a lie. There may have been a lie that this person could have told. And the lie could have been, there may have been somebody else, or this person could have been sleeping with somebody else, or whatever the situation is, okay? So some of you guys could actually be dealing with narcissistic people. But the thing is, the King of Swords always tells you who the hell he is. So if you still accept the King of Swords for telling you who he is, that is your fault. Because nobody's holding a gun to your head and said, you have to deal with me, even though I've already told you I'm like this, I'm like this, I'm like this, and you still proceeded forward. Well, shit. Smack my ass and call me Nelly. Because I don't understand how you can get mad at this person for being who they are. And that's where some of you Libras are at. And maybe some of you Libras, it could be a sense where the veil is finally coming off. And what's always been there is starting to become more obvious. And so now maybe your anger is really directed at yourself for continuing through this situation. I can see that. Okay. But like I said, another thing too, there may be a lack of empathy or sympathy coming from someone. And again, it could be due to something that somebody did. And it's almost like somebody may be kind of like acting like they don't care. This may even possibly be you. This may be you kind of like starting to act like you don't care since that person did whatever they did. And now, who knows? They may be trying to say something to you. They may be trying to talk to you. And you kind of are like, I almost get like anger, hatred, like disdain. Like, damn, you just like, it's like, I don't even want to look at you. Could have been a lie. Seems like it was a lie that somebody said, and they don't want to own up to the fact that they lied. So now it's like they possibly may be trying to like, I don't know, cover it up, or they're just trying to act like, they may even just be trying to act like, you know what, you should just get the fuck over it. It could be one of those things. Oh yeah, some of you Libras could possibly be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I forgot to say that. Yeah, I told you, you're not talking to somebody based off of a lie. Boom. See, with this King of Swords, some of you aren't talking to an air sign. Like I said, it could be a Gemini, but it could be a Libra or Aquarius. Like, you know, like I said. Nine of Wands being defensive. Another thing too, somebody retaliated. I almost get his energy. There was some type of fight, or there was just some type of possibly big argument or something like that somebody had with someone based off of maybe finding out some information or based off of some type of lie. Somebody may have possibly been flirting. See, the thing is, the King of Swords is too damn smart to stick his situation in somebody else's situation. Now, he may screw up and mentally have conversations with somebody, and certain stuff may just be too close for comfort, but likely he's not going to cheat. Because that's just not him. He's too damn smart. It's like, no, because it's like he's one of those where he's just like, you know, I might be able to slide under the rug by doing something stupid, like flirting with somebody, but I ain't going to be able to get away with cheating. I mean, I know that's shitty to look at it, but it just is what it is, okay? But even if that's not the case, a lot of times he can be cold, shut down, mean, distant, cold. He can definitely be an ass. He's definitely one of those people where he's sarcastic. Okay, and a lot of times this King of Swords may even possibly use sarcasm to cover up how he really feels. That's another thing too, which makes him so confusing to people. But back to what I was saying. But with this Nine of Wands clarifying him, I feel like I said, there was some type of lie that was told. So now it's almost just like the obstacle here is now it's like trust issues are playing a factor in this situation. Now it's just like, I don't know if I can trust you. But also, some of you guys aren't even talking to this person right now based off of whatever happened, whatever was said, whatever came out in the past. And this could have been 9 days ago, or up to 2 weeks. Something about the 19th. Some of you guys, this may not transpire until the 19th of this month. So I'm just making you aware. Or this may have happened sometime close to the 19th. Maybe last month, month before last. It doesn't matter. Okay. This could go all the way back to 9 months ago for some of you. Okay. But really, I feel like a big part of you, you're shutting down. You're being closed off. It's like you're not wanting to hear it. But I also feel like you want to be brutally honest with somebody, but you probably don't want to start another argument, because it already seems like it's been an argument. There was some type of fight, whatever it was, disagreement. For some of you guys, that's probably what I was saying right here with this Devil card about somebody feeling like the other person doesn't care. It's almost like this person may not be talking to you due to their fuck up. So it's like, wow, you screwed up and yet you don't want to talk to me and even explain yourself. The damn nerve. The damn nerve. I was like, wow, you just can't even wrap your mind around it. Like, how fucking dare you? I didn't screw up, you screwed up. So I'm not understanding. It's crazy. But I already said it before in you guys' September reading that somebody is going to be blocked. And if this person blocks you, you might as well go ahead and move the hell on, because the shit is a dunzo cap. Okay? So you might want to go back to your September reading, because I'm pretty sure it said something about this. But yeah, trust issues. But some of you Libras, because of what you went through with this double energy, you may have a problem trusting anybody going forward, because you could possibly feel like going forward that everybody's just lying about something. But that's not always the case. Just because somebody did this doesn't mean everybody's going to be the same way. Okay? But yeah. Some of you Libras, this person could be I don't know why I'm picking up something to deal with. Some of you Libras, this person may be like into technology heavy. I was getting a gamer, so they could possibly like to play video games and stuff like that, or any type of games, or it literally could be them playing games with your emotions. That could be the obstacle as well, that you allowed this person to play games with your emotions again. I told you guys before, the only way to get through this is probably no communication. I said that in somebody's reading, that probably no communication is the only way to get past this. But I really feel like some of you are definitely waiting on an explanation from whatever happened in this devil energy. Another thing too, the devil card can be somebody who is overly ambitious, materialistic, fearful, always thinking that the worst is the worst. Some of you Libras, you may have not necessarily had your facts straight before you automatically jump to conclusions about what this King of Swords person was doing. Maybe what they were doing wasn't what you thought it was, but you reacted based off of impulse. You reacted based off of maybe this person possibly abandoned you in the past, and maybe you try to give them another chance, and death is one of those things where you may have acted off of impulse. So it's almost like one of those things where it's like you may consider, or you may even still think about possibly things maybe becoming better in the future, but the issue here is you don't like even trust this person. So if the trust is gone, why are you even still trying to make this work? And you know deep down inside you have to question everything that this person says. And but this could be your own battle, because what if they're not really doing this? And what if this devil energy possibly came from a relationship before them, a father? Some of you Libras, you may not have necessarily had the best of a relationship, or you may have felt like that you lost trust with your own father. And so now you may have this stigmatism over men that's kind of just like, if I can't trust my own dad, what makes you think that I can trust your funky ass? I don't know about that. Okay? I do feel like some of you Libras have suffered some type of mental abuse, whether it be from a father or an ex, or maybe, well, it could be from an ex, or some of you guys, this may be from somebody who you're dealing with now. If you are sitting up here being mentally abused, I'm about to slap the shit out of you, because you better run. Because no. You got to have more respect for yourself than to allow somebody to think they can get away with that and still walk out the front door. Okay? So I'm just saying, you don't tolerate no disrespect. It don't matter. Okay? And some of you guys, I feel like, are absolutely allowing this person to not have no respect for you. And you wonder why you can't get nowhere. They don't respect you. What the hell else can you do besides shut it down? Okay? Shut it down. It's like a bomb. Shut the shit down. Send in the bomb squad. Cut the cord. Done. Boom. Nothing. Throw it away. Moving on. Some of you guys got to do that. And you're afraid to do that, I feel. Clarify the King of Swords. Okay. Yep, that's funny. See? Take the leap of faith. Leave something behind. Start over. Choose yourself for once. Some of you have been so consumed with choosing this person that, what about you? What do you want at the end of the day? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want to accomplish? Maybe you forgot about that. You know? But also, this Fool card could represent somebody possibly having commitment issues. I get some of you Libras are likely dealing with somebody who keeps possibly ghosting you, or who keeps using excuses as why they cannot be committed. It's different whenever somebody's trying to work towards a commitment, but when somebody keeps making excuses or lies about why they can't be committed, or why it's always this, why they can't, no. I almost get this energy here. Some of you Libras could possibly be dealing with somebody who maybe stays stuck in the past. And that's another thing which makes it hard for you guys to move forward. But I do feel like somebody wants to have a new beginning. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith and leave something behind. But I feel like the only way to do that is cut communication. Some of you aren't talking to this person right now, but it seems like this is fairly new that you're not talking to this person, so I'm not sure what happened. Oh, let's clarify this King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Some of you Libras, this person may have chose their friends over you. Or some of you guys, this person may have chose hanging out with their friends over you. I told you there was some type of argument. Yeah, somebody decided to start something new elsewhere, and there may be a younger earth sign person involved, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Some of you Libras, if you have a child with this person, you could definitely feel like this person abandoned you and your child. Even if this goes back to years ago, it doesn't matter, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles, but the Page of Pentacles can also be somebody who, yeah, see, it seems like the situation is split. I do get this energy again, where somebody thought they knew what was going on, but that wasn't really the case. And then this whole situation, it just blew up, you know. Because that's what I don't think, for some of you guys, this King of Swords person may have been communicating with somebody, but it may not have been in the way that you thought it was. But you reacted because, again, if there was slip up in the past, it's just like, oh, you doing this shit again. That's it. Boom, 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 boom. You know? But it just seems like this right here is, again, anger, rage, frustration. Some of you Libras are still angry with this person. And some of you may be angry with this person because they may have went off and started a new beginning with an earth sign person. And it could have been based off of the fact that they're like, I'm not trying to date anybody else. That's what I said before about somebody giving you mixed signals. Some of you Libras, if some of you Libras are in school and you dealt with this situation, it's almost like some of you guys may be even feeling like that you have to drop out of school, or you may feel like that you have to just take some time from work because this really has just rocked the fucking boat. But something is coming out. This may have already came out. For some of you guys, this energy may have already passed, but it's like you still like are angry about it. You still want an explanation from this person. Why would they do that? Why would you do this to me? Some of you, let's be honest, this person wanted to deal with you just because of what you looked like and what you could bring to the table, rather than them wanting to deal with you just because of who you truly are on the inside, which is just some shit that you already knew. But again, you try to look past it. You try to ignore the red flags. Yep. Oh, breakup. Oh, yeah. I almost get this energy here. Somebody was wishing for this situation to be over. It's like somebody was either praying to their angels or like telling their angels, like, look, if I'm meant to see something that this person is doing, show it to me. Okay? But I almost get this energy here. I still get the energy. Somebody was trying to come up with an excuse on why it was a good idea to leave. Some of you may have been dealing with a Taurus, and we also have Pisces. Okay? 9 of Cups, like they call it, like, yeah, it's like somebody just wanted to be single. That's what happened. So it's like, even if this person wasn't doing it, it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to let you believe this because I really don't want to be in this relationship right now anyway. And there you go. It just goes downhill from there. But also this 5 of Pentacles can be long-lasting friendships, endurance. Somebody gave up. Somebody, that's pretty much what I just said here. Somebody definitely gave up in the past. Somebody may have also gave up on trying to be friends with this person. Could have been you, could have been them, doesn't matter. Okay? Also, I feel like somebody in the past needed the other person's help. So this could be another thing too, where some of you Libras may have felt like that you extended your hand, you extended an olive branch to this person. And I almost get this energy, somebody helped somebody through a breakup. Oh yeah, this story is becoming clear. Somebody broke up with somebody in the past, and they may have came to you to talk about it. So here you are talking to this person through all their trials and tribulations, helping them become a better person, because this is somebody who you wanted to be with. Some of you Libras, you may have dealt with this person before in a relationship, but then you broke up, and then they may have went and dated somebody else and whatever, and then they came back to you to, like, as a friend, to talk to you, for you to help them through this toxic situation that they was in. And it's almost like you helped them out of this. And it's like, how do they repay you? By moving on and go be with somebody else. It's just like, no, the fuck you didn't. Bring your bony ass back here. Did you really just sit up here and use me to help you get over this piece of blah, 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 and then go and deal with somebody else? I cannot believe this shit. So that's why I feel like that's exactly the story. Somebody helped somebody through a breakup, but then somebody ends up either going back to the person that hurt them or going to somebody new. And that hurts you. Because some of you feel like that some of you may have put all your eggs in one basket when it came to this person. Even though the signs and signals may have been there saying, don't do this shit, because then your feelings are going to get hurt, and then what are you going to be able to do? But I really feel like a lot of you are not even talking to this person anymore. It's almost like you're strangers. And a lot of it, I feel like, is because, like, you played me. You played me like a damn fool, and that shit is not okay. Because somebody, again, may have been giving the other person mixed signals that, you know what, thanks for being here for me. It's like seeing somebody in a new light, but it's like smoke and mirrors. Libra in the future. Libra in the future. Libra in the future. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. You're still hanging on. Why are you still hanging on? Some of you Libras, this person has been in your life for 4, 5, 10, 15. Some of you guys, maybe even 27 years. Damn, it's a long time. Maybe this is, 27 years, possibly 14 years. Could be 9 years. We have 2 9s already. So it seems like somebody is already moving toward the decision that they want to make when it comes to this situation. Yeah. But anyway, hanging on. For some reason, I'm also picking up clarity, which is what I said before. Somebody's still waiting on clarity from someone. Oh, just a second. I need to put my phone on. Hold on. Dang it. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb so nobody calls me while I'm doing my video on my phone. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Clarity. Holding on tight. Like I said, some of you are still going to be holding on to this person. Even though this situation no longer serves you. I almost get this energy. It's like it's an unhealthy obsession that you have to someone that you are like afraid to let this person go. But I feel like it's been past the time that you should have let this person go. Some of you guys should let this person go 5 months ago or 5 years ago, but here we are. Yeah, this is like clinging on to something that no longer serves your highest good. Some of you guys, this is a lower vibration. Another thing too, like hoarding. Again, it's like an unhealthy obsession. Hoarding is an unhealthy obsession. And some of you guys are hoarding this person. Some of you guys may possibly be dealing with people who are hoarders. Maybe you have parents that are hoarders or stuff like that. Be careful of electrical outlets and fires and stuff like that. If somebody is a hoarder, make sure you, pay attention to that. Just saying. But we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this does represent family, security. Some of you still have hopes that you and this person are going to be a family. I totally get that vibe here. Okay. But we have this Ten of Pentacles. Some of you Libras may even be holding on to connections that you have with somebody's family. You could possibly be friends with this person's like sister, or you could be friends with this person's mother. At this point, they got to go too, even if they're nice, because there's no way you're going to be able to move on trying to keep this connection close to your chest. It's just not going to work. And you don't want to sit up here in 4 years from now and you still be in the same spot. And then right here, we have a soulmate, soul family connection. But literally, this can represent your own family. This also can represent an inheritance. Some of you Libras, if you're dealing with somebody who is like this, somebody may be hanging on to you because of an inheritance or financial stability, because the Four of Pentacles can be codependency. So it's almost like somebody's hanging on to someone because it's almost just like somebody can see that somebody is going to be something great in the future. It's just like, I'll be damned if I pass up on this opportunity. You know? So it's like trying to keep somebody in your life even though you know you don't want to be with them. Now, on the flip side, if you guys can call it square and be able to be friends and have a genuine friendship, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. But a lot of you guys can't do that. Okay? But yeah, also with this Ten of Pentacles, this can represent a house. Some of you Libras may be living with this person, so that could be another thing too why maybe it's hard for you to disconnect or cut the cord, because if you guys like have a bank account together, or you share finances, or even if you have kids, if you're taking care of your kids together, it could definitely be one of those things where it's hard for you to break away, because it's like, look at what we've invested. Who gives a fuck about that? Somebody not treating you right, somebody being this type of way, you better moonwalk the hell out of there, even if you got a damn knapsack. So what? Would you, like, come on. Why would you subject yourself to that? I don't understand. Yeah. Where am I at on time? I told you I don't want to get to preaching today, but it seems like it's turning into one of them sermons. Because somebody is codependently. And another thing too, addictions. Could be smoking, could be drinking, or somebody could possibly have an addiction whenever it comes to, they're very financially irresponsible. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Yep. See? Some type of secret. Like I said, some of you Libras, but I really feel like a lot of you guys definitely, I don't really feel like there's much communication with you and this person at all, but somebody is still hanging on to this situation. We have Cancer, so some of you Libras could still be hanging on to a Cancer. It's Cancer person. You know how sometimes people can see shit within you that you can't see, and a lot of times people can see greatness in you that you don't see within yourself, and sometimes they try to latch on to that. Hell no, we won't go. Snip, snip. I mean, I know my scissor hands aren't that great, but you get the point. Yeah, some of you Libras may be hanging on to a Cancer. I almost get this energy as well. Somebody may have fear that if they let go, this person's going to move on and be with somebody else. Well, I hate to break it to you, because that's exactly what looks like what's happening. But what can you do about that? You can't stop people from doing what they want to do. It doesn't matter how good you are to a person. If they don't want to accept that, what can you do? What, you going to beat the hell out of them? You going to murder them? Surely not. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. But this right here is financial security, financial success is in the future. It's still going to take some time. So some of you Libras may not reach your peak until 4 to 10 years from now in terms of your finances. But the fact of the matter is you're going to get there. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. 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 Yeah, I told you, still waiting. Even the Judgment card right there, still waiting. Some of you are still waiting on your shift to come in. Some of you Libras, you could be waiting on a Virgo person, because maybe you've kind of like done away with this energy here, and so you may a Virgo or a Taurus, and so some of you guys could possibly feel like, damn, I chose the wrong one. Maybe you let this person go and you shouldn't have, and you end up choosing this person, and now it's like you could be possibly waiting on communication from this person here. Yeah, see, you're waiting at the edge for your shift to come in. You're waiting on communication. You're waiting to hear back from this person from the past. Some of you guys are waiting to hear back from this person from the past who you feel like, you know, makes you feel comfortable, who you feel like makes your life better, who you feel like maybe brings money in. Maybe this person is like a money magnet to you, and you may feel like, damn, I screwed up by choosing somebody else over them, whatever the situation was. Yeah, Judgment, second chances, but it also represents creation. I feel like this is you. Some of you just got to bite the bullet and realize you have to create a new beginning that doesn't involve this person. Yeah, because look, somebody's having a hard time making up their mind. But also, it's kind of weird. I was just thinking that somebody has options here to choose from. Libra in their thoughts. Libra in their thoughts. Okay. Yeah, see, I told you. You still want to hang on to this person. We have unfinished business. That's you. We also have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? But also the Queen of Wands, she normally has options. There's options around her. So it's almost like you're like a shell moving forward. Maybe dating people and shit like that. Because some of you Libras may feel like deep down inside that this person is going to come back. Libras. Oh, boy. Just pay attention to the Page of Pentacles. For some of you guys, this is a damn karmic lesson. What can you do? Especially if this person is younger than you. Oh, Libra in the foundation. Libra in their foundation. Libra in their foundation. Libra. We There's a lot of cards here, but I guess I'll take them. I told you. Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. You have a spiritual connection with a Virgo person who is hard for you to... Some of you may be ignoring this spiritual connection because you're so consumed here. But also this Ace of Swords is about truth, reality, making the right decision. You need to have this connection within yourself. Find who you are. Some of you guys completely lost yourself in this relationship being so consumed with this person. But I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is just like the right decision. I told you that I knew it. The decision has already been made. If you are not with this person, move on. Okay, I do not want to come across as being an ass, but what I always tell everybody in my readings, I'm not about to sit up here and play with nobody's emotions, because everybody's been there where we've had our emotions played with, and it's not a fun feeling, is it? The decision has been made. This person has made their choice. You're the last one to the boat. And you need to choose you. And I feel like this is exactly what this energy here is here. If you're not talking to somebody, let them go. You have to. There's no other way around it. Because somebody would rather start over elsewhere than to try to make this situation work. But also, some of you may have a Virgo person in your foundation who you're not trying to pay attention to. Yeah, because there's a spiritual connection here, spiritual love. And some of you may be trying to ignore it because this is all you can focus on. But no, you got to let this person go. You know, because there is somebody who's going to accept you for who you are. There is somebody, I feel like some of you Libras, there's already somebody in your foundation who accepts you for who you are, how you are. Even if that's you being an emotional fucking wreck, it's okay. They deal with that. They want to deal with that. Some of you guys, if it's a divorce, I'm not going to lie, a divorce is going to happen when it comes to this situation. Because now somebody's starting to realize that, you know what, we probably got together for all the wrong reasons. It happens. Without a doubt, this is a karmic lesson. And no, nobody wants to like, damn, why I have to be with them for a karmic lesson? I don't know. I don't question the universe. I just follow the fucking line so I don't get my ass beat. Okay? And I know it's hard to do that. But this is just the way it is. Like I say, it is what the fuck it is. And this is exactly what it is in the Ace of Swords. It is what it is. But I feel like a big part of you guys, you just want closure. You want an explanation why. You don't need to know why. The decision has been made. Okay? Even, yeah, 1, 2, and 3. And then we have a 10. Moving forward. It's time for you to move on. Like I said before, true love awaits. Some of you guys are already there, but you don't want to see it. Okay? Because your infatuation, your lust for somebody has taken over your logical thinking, and you got to get the fuck out of that right now. Especially if some of you Libras, if it's a sheesh. Because there's a sun sign here. If it is a Capricorn, a fire sign, we're talking about sun signs. Capricorn, fire sign, sun. Some of you guys, it could possibly be another Libra. Or Gemini. So we have Libra. I feel like that's Leo. Libra, Leo, Capricorn, Gemini. For some, I'm not saying every Gemini, okay? But something just ain't right with this situation. Okay? You know it's not right, but hey, you know, I feel like you're just looking for that wake-up call. Here's your wake-up call. Let it go. So, Libras, this has been your reading. I know some of you guys going to be pissed, but at this point, who gives a damn? Somebody got to tell you the truth. Okay? Hey, if somebody lies to you, they really don't give a fuck about you. I'm just saying. Okay? So, this has been you guys' reading, and I hope it resonates, and see you later.